Good morning, Salone. Good morning, Salone. The early morning coffee once more. Good morning to me folks in the diaspora. Me international people them, the locals them. Even my neighboring countries them. Liberia, Guinea, Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon, Senegal. All man they watch Charles Mo. So good morning, Tona. And today we'll get few things that they can, put more firepower, especially, with Mr. David Senge, based on the education aspects in a salon, the minister or the government per se don't create a new system. So we will discuss that small, and we'll get few things to also go for it on LJ. We'll get a few things to go for it on LJ. Then the next one back also go for talk of small, Ethiopia and conflict. So like say resolution on the kind side. I get a great update last night. Around the 9 or so. And thing don't become, tiggy again. It don't cool. And the last but not least, we get a famous American actor, Mr. John Amos. We don't know Mr. John Amos. Now he do the film Coming to America with Eddie Murphy. Now he act as the father. And also the Good Times. Me, I grew up in America. So the one they use for watch the Good Times, because now a very old show or a episode with them they do in the 70s or 80s, but it continue for play till the 2000s. It be constant on TV. And I be love that show there. My two favorite shows they actually now Good Times and Sanford and Son. Also Martin, Martin Payne. But now we continue this, topic, proper one. Asia to content. Good morning, darling. I see you. And I take your advice, me, darling. I take your advice, Asia to content. This, me, darling, yeah, a message me yesterday. Good morning. And I hope so you're not going to take an offensive. Maybe you're not going to tell the talk so for exposure. But a positive advice. It's a Tasmo. It's a that one day they don't delay abuse you on your page or they don't delay disrespect you. It's a what say I go like follow you do. It's a snapshots they want their pictures them with the comments here what they can make for curse you. For let the world know say now they want they curse you and then they provoke you. It's a so snapshots and pictures then they comments here and post and let people and see. Because sometimes we can want to keep some informations there and we just defend ourselves. And while we defend ourselves, nobody not gonna know the cause or the reason where they being, why make we defend ourselves. So this woman enlightened me yesterday. They say post 10 things there. So this morning I post them. Just few of them, not all. Because many. But then when they come, the disrespect, the insult from one tribe to one single soul. But me not a warrior. Not able to conquer me. Can be millions as long as I do with Allah. Easy for conquer. So let me continue. Good morning once more. When I will just to join me, and we're not going to deliberate much. I never want to really talk this, and I get great respect for this guy. I saw him, my big brother, dear, because I know they even do this for capture any fame or for become more popular or for use your name in vain. But I just want to make people know so back, I respect you. My big brother Jimmy B called me yesterday. Also. But I be missed the call because the phone be in our room. So I go take my phone, I see the missed call, I call him back. And my big brother Jimmy B, who I respect dearly, and I honor him, honestly speaking. I honor Jimmy B. This passion I get and not there inside me for nothing. It starts on side. And as somebody who I see will make this fire begin to burn inside me. And I Jimmy B. So it say people and call them, some fuller people them, the one they peace there, la try for, mitigate some of them things there. And one time I my brother I make I respect her yesterday more, and you make I respect you more, bruh. And not try for tell me what thing for do. They try for just reduce the conflict. They say, I respect what you say or whatsoever. They say, but try to not make them too tribal. Or they not reach to that point today. You know, now man we want peace. Now man we like peace. And people that already acknowledge say, now one man will be able to steady me. I want to use that word. Jimmy be able to steady me and steady me yesterday. So my big brother not talk much. I offer myself say, I not go talk of the issue anymore. You know? I not go ever talk of the full as them, but the couscous, the palaver, or whatsoever, you know, for now, with the back away. With the back away. You know, maybe one day we'll go talk of issues there where they affect we all at large. Including the Mende, the Timni, the Fuller, the Limba, or whatsoever. You know? So, but for now, for my brother and respect, what I honor, we'll go dismiss the talk. We're not going to talk again. You know? So, would I still want cause or want provoke? Go ahead and feel free. I get people that want respect in our society. Huh? You know? What's a man, how you take you high, how you map. You forget some people that way about jet too. So, I get possible about jet too, yeah? We'll now continue. Let me continue now this topic. Let me hit some proper one and nicely. Proper one and nicely. Education system. You know, say, oh, APC kind of power, they change the system. Whether not 6344 or whatsoever, where SLPP back come, they get their own 62 or 63244. I don't know if how the number then go. I just this year. But they change the system. 1 minute, the system they go before, the next minute they can be in. So let me say, if you graduate next year, doing SLPP time, then what APC kind of power? If the next year they graduate, where APC will put them back behind for another 2 years. They go revise you small. Now so salon education day. But now, you know, the Ministry of Education don't come with a different tactics. They want to change the curriculum system, the syllabus, the subjects them for secondary school pupils or students them. Now yesterday they deliberate on this, and now yesterday they validate this. So the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary School of Secondary Schools Education don't introduce a new curriculum for senior secondary school pupils or students. And then new curriculum there or subjects, then go be replaced, and other subjects and go coincide. But not 3 specific curriculum stem or subjects and targets for remove, for obliterate, for get rid of. And then 3 subjects here or curriculum stem. When I listen to this, so the first one are art and science. Art and science. You know? Or we can just say art. The second one, now science. Then the third one, now commercial. So then plan for remove, you know, art, science, and commercial. And what's in the plan for fiscal inside the bargain? You know, you can never have a bargain in the bargain. We're not sure what they do. You know, they bargain for buy time. They bargain for fool you, for make you feel like say they do something will not get any impact. But truthfully speaking, I like the curriculum step. But the ending, how they end this topic, or how they summarize them, you know, where if I conclude for the impact itself, we are not believe say it will create any impact. Now let me hit the points quick. Now we talk about the 5 new subjects in first where they face scam. Now they eliminate art, science, and commercial. What's in the face scam inside? They face scam science and technology. Science and technology. Very good. Last week I've been emphasizing we need scientists. We need technology. You know, we need to become creative. You know, new innovations. When a Solomon they come up with, you know, ideas. You know, so science again not just means say not just that scientists where they go to space, even medical science, doctors you know, technical things Let me just in every aspect in life now science. Everything way they do now science. Because you go for investigator, you assure, then you finalize them. You make them to reality or make them practical. You know, even what in Tasmo they do soon as science. Hypothetical assumptions. I must get me on small research. I must get me on small investigation. Whether not quantitative or qualitative. But not knowing this whole way they do when not to science. So let me continue, and it's very essential. Now remember that. So the first come in science and technology. The first come in language and literature. Again, it's very important. Language and literature. So many students in the salon not sabi read. They boku, even up to go inside college. I don't sit down with boku students in a college, inside the university who say attend. Now, no more this university is very competitive. If you need to make 3.0 average, you need to promote the next semester. If you don't take time, they evict you. And so Unimac they. They tell them maybe they go Unimac. And I just commodity. So I know say the same policy they go on. But some institutions in there, you can get 1.85, 2.0, 2.50, you still a pass for continue. So now make if you want to get the impact of education, I need to try to promote you Unimaco, but you see today I want me tie. They represent me university. You know, then create an impact in me. 3.0, you forget them. When you don't get that, you fail, or they will kick you out. So Charles will also be a funny student. We will get 3.0 and up. Now let we continue. Language and literature. The Decadam. Social and cultural studies. Social and cultural studies. It began very significant. I like them subjects here. You know, I need to denounce them subjects here. Because social, we need to develop it. Cultural studies. Like I can talk of history, so I hope say this go add to it because I'm not emphasize on history. So I hope so when they talk of cultural studies, it will reflect on history. But now let me continue. Economy. Another core subject study. Foundation for the growth of Mama Saloon. Economy. Business and entrepreneurship. I can say they all two go together. But it's not two different variables, then two different subjects. Them. You know, economy and business and entrepreneurship. And when I know say Charles Mosleys gets a double master's, let's emphasize on this again. Charles Mosleys gets a double master's in business administration, entrepreneurship. You know, now Charles I get a master's from the University of McKinney and also a master's from a university in Italy. You know, double. So, business and entrepreneurship is very vital. They expand the brain for think, for being, you know, self-reliant, for being business owners them, for being future leaders them, for try for change society, you know, for try for use your idea or concepts them, for create jobs, you know, and also help the growth of Mama Salon, because you still go to pay tax, and they help governments for move, you know. Mathematics and numeracy. So we can say numbers and mathematics. Very important. Very important. If you don't know how to count, are you able to balance? Are you able to balance? The equilibrium. I use that word. The equilibrium. Are you able to balance? If you don't know how to count, always you go for with a higher accountant. Or somebody where they go, somebody will go count for can dupe you. Because you don't get sense for count. You don't know numbers. You don't know mathematics. You don't know your square roots them. You don't know algebra. You know, if you don't miss halfway sit down, you are not too highway campus some, you know, major calculations them. But the basic maths, they go to me algebra them, you know, are they inside small. They go inside me geometry, are they inside small. Then I can apply common sense, you know. So let me continue. Mathematics and numeracy, you know, all them subjects there will be added. Science and technology, language and literature, social and cultural studies, economy, business and entrepreneurship, mathematics and numeracy. All them subjects here will be added. You know, we're going to replace the other three subjects here will be elaborated earlier. And which are art, science, and commercial. They're going to remove the entry. And also remember, each streams will have 3 subject category. I will explain what that means. Each streams will have 3 subject category. What's that mean? Then streams they are science, technology, language. You know, they get 3 streams category. Then 3 streams categories there. Like the main one, now the core area. The core subject. Then the second phase, now 3 applied subjects. 3 applied subjects. Then again, another one, now 3 everyday subjects. So then puts their streams there for make sure they then groom you properly with your core subject. And 3 more applies, subjects. And 3 everyday subjects. For you for be groomed. For make sure say their subjects here what they put now and come into existence and creates the impact what they try to see for society among we pupils them or students them. Now again, what's interesting? Before we go to the next subject, what's interesting? What did the ministry say? They say their subjects here, they attempt for remove the worst. If this makes sense, so their subjects here, the attempts for remove the worst. The requirements for going to university, it not go based again too much on your worst result, but it go based on your creativity and your understanding. I ain't go take you go inside college or university. I don't know if that area there, I go give the green light 100%. Even though I go emphasize say, the emphasis or the expectation or the demands they want put on this was a 2-pass mark. Now you make Bokune they go college. A 2-pass mark. But if una say una go eliminate this was, for go college, it don't make sense. They go say again, tells me why. Or why begin talking and they go say no compare the Americans and Salone. But I will compare America and Salone. It's America, then get what's in call it the SATs. When I read it right now, where they go school or where they secondary school, when I know what they talk of. Or where below attend secondary school, we go college. It's mandatory for you to take the SATs for able to go college. Again, what's now the SATs? Then call them the Scholastic Assessment Test. A Scholastic Assessment Test. For test your competency, your capability in reading, in writing, in math. For make sure say you get the basic understanding before you enroll go inside college. So if we can't left with students no more for going to college inside Saloya, just based on understanding and creativity, you hinder them progress for succeed. Because you not challenge them. The challenge not for be too tough or rough, but if you challenge them. Therefore proof say then get the competency per math, per reading, etc. etc. So now this thank you more than me about we leaders them. They can get good ideas them, but the ideas they are not in balance right. The equilibrium. They're not in balance right. They can just go half and half. The sense can there, but the sense not incomplete. Now so back I can talk of me moderators there or me people that are working in at the radio station, me working advocates actually. Let me activists them, or let me few journalists them. They can talk sense, but they cannot start the sense stay at the end the full kind side. I don't understand. When they start sense, make sure say you finish out sense, yeah? When they listen to me, or ministers them, then journalists them, or president. When start sense, finish out sense. But not go tell you don't come up with good foundation causes them. They at the end of which they talk say, for go college now, they just need to be creative and get basic understanding. And now for basic understanding, now called common sense. If not for common sense, all man they can go to college. All man they can go to college. Because some man get common sense, half for talk, but for applying, no sabi. For applying, you know sabi. But you get common sense for talk. For sure you say you understand. But you truly don't understand. And then came out someone that you want put in college. Oh, Mr. David Senge. When I can 2-pass smack, bro. Now drink first me coffee. When I could Tupac smack. When I would call Tasmo, you know, let Tasmo go to sit through or look into an ideas them before I validate her. You know, when I go to consult me, when I go to pay for one consultants fees them. You know, consult me, you pay me, you know, I finish your ideas them and set some proper one, then you disseminate her and face and into existence. Now let me continue to the next. Elegy. Somebody go say, I make this man account elegy and talk. I be promising I say I no go come again be elegy. But not for any other reason, no. This not for my own reason. Not for any other thing. Now just for my own reasons them. The boy back Tupac smack. Tupac smack, you don't tell the bio. But before I talk of elegy, one rapper then at the UK, I don't go call the rapper name. But the rapper posts something where they go around. You know, and they sympathize first with Sierra Leoneans. Also, they sympathize with red flag movement. You know, being sure understanding. But this rapper na the UK say, what's happened so to LJ? And because of all in bad deeds them, the thing that he don't do, all the bad thing that he don't do, then they catch up to him. And so this rapper talk. He say LJ don't do beaucoup bad thing them. To beaucoup people them. He don't do beaucoup bad thing them to beaucoup people them. And he don't they go unpunished. They don't they punish him. They always kill left. Always they buy this boy. You know, and this rapper they talk from the UK. They say LJ is very unprofessional and childish. So this rapper talk. And it urge or it beg or it asks that if after what they don't release LJ, they don't do in small time. Huh? Then he come back and grow up and be boy PKR, they learn for be man. They come out, they grow up, they learn for be man. And they learn for stand by in words them. Anything where they talk, they learn for do. Because LJ na the kind man they talk something today, tomorrow a different thing. And so you bit today. Now a user, he like for use people them. You know, now a traitor. Now he make you for take time with more man away quiet. More man when they talk too much. Because them kind of man in there, they like for observe, you know, and find way for exploit people or use people. And if you not take time, then back he instigates people. LJ, and in kind more man, you know, we can say quiet or not get problem. We know beaucoup people away quiet will not get problem. Even beaucoup woman in the way quiet will not get problem. When meet up some woman way quiet will not get problem. Say this woman I able to talk, and able do me bad, and not like palaver self. Now so I be get one corner woman who. Corner woman back be born for me. You know, I get one corner woman born for me. And able to talk. Where sound like mumu, you go just think say now holy. A bad pass all thing. And they laugh, you know, funny. Charles Mosleys don't express too much. And they tell you now, they can't express what Charles Mosleys gets. A past movie. If you say they create movie with me life, would they go to part 5 or part 10? So LJ they came out to my quiet to make like puss, but bad. So this Baba talk say demand it for change, and you know they expect goodness from her. They expect better from her. You know. So this UK rapper, why make more this guy talk all and talk there? This guy be don't pay LJ for me to collaborate. Me then do a song together. You know LJ you go pay. That thief money. I don't say, oh, come blast back for me. Say, Charles, way back, you be the thief. Well, me, I be young, I be the thief. But not be pass smack. But God pull me there. Because I'm not so thief, man. I'm mistaken, do small bad. But God pull me there. But some man, he habitual. He dey palm. We wake up every day that for think for do bad. So this rapper in the UK, he don't pay LJ. He pay LJ money for me to collaborate. What the LJ do? take the boy money, now you walk off. He says salon ain't get up. When I tell you I say this boy get swear, the swear I am beaucoup pay LG. LG me I make let you pay small this trip. I don't want make like today. I don't make like today. But I think say if now 2 months safe or 3 months safe then steady you go wise up small. You know, you go wise up small. Where you come, you go change small. One thing what you don't understand, before LJ become a celebrity, all they see him body flop so. Now be the most skinny individual I be know. The LJ will be know in head be big and in body small. So if they mistake lock LJ for 5 or 6 months inside salon cell, when they talk of cell na Babelo, when they not sell na Babelo, they put on weight. Even me wey see so. What can go inside before they come out? If anybody can galoot. But salon cell, if they put on it for 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, they make it feel the weight. What is the come out? It go feel like say na HIV get. Because we know LJ we know. Now I tell you, I go see the head is big, the body don't small. You know? Maybe then tell the way come on now, you go begin to know the reality of the world. He said that one day will be they mislead me, I need for come up BNM. The one day will be they incite me, I need for come up BNM. The one day will be they fool me, I need for come up BNM. He go begin to learn for put LJ first and learn for elect LJ. Because when he elect himself or he love himself, he go deviate from them foolish fans there. Or then people the way think say na in team members there where they for supporter. You know? So the big fool way don't they make, way don't they, you know, the acted or the advocate way don't they cause. Me I want make place don't they small. Me they talk kango, Charles Muslims. Not to nobody they talk kango. Now Charles Muslims they talker. I want make the LJ don't they small. And you know say anytime what Charles Muslims talk something on the media, it go stay fixed if you not take time. I want to show you of this. Anytime I talk something at the media, it go stay fixed if you not take time. So again, I want to advise, you know, the red flag movement, you know, the fan base. I see a picture, a blog, but when I go now the CID day, few of una for go protest. I want to make una take time. I want to go about to protest. If they give una permission, if they allow una, it's okay. But una no go for not in jail. I the one una. I the beg una back. Una no go for not in jail. Una they see the two parties in our country, SLPP and APC. You know, a few weeks ago, where APC go by the State House or the Supreme Court, small crowd of people and just for protest too, you see how them treat them, eh? Now tear gas they begin shoot by the crowd. Tear gas. Small crowd. We're not go there for cause any harm, any danger. You know, they just go there for say their opinion. Tear gas and then give them. And una this Fankaba Motsama, the most useless rapper in a salon, the most unlucky Motsaman or rapper in a salon. Now I want to go die for. Now I want to go protest for. I don't know the big fool like in the pound. So are the one una reframe, yeah? Una not add problem, but this man in problem there already. Una not add more fire, but this man in problems still. Una where the blog them foolish blog here back. Una they add more fire per LJ issue. If una get sense red flag, una go mute. Una go avoid the media. Una go avoid all thing right now. And una find way for meet asthma and talk to CID members them or people way involved into policy making or law making and try for find way for get a resolution to this man a matter. But una continue the post, the blog, you know, the attack, the protest, they try for ace this foolish Fankaba Motsama up. And the more it go suffer. And they tell you this back for free. Go with the see far. You know, I still a bash me brother, but not hit her. Just like I be used for bash cow. But cow in time don't small. You know? Cow, I never forget about you, but they left you small. You back let you rest. You know? Now by season. Right now, the LJ season. So you rest. Somebody send give me one clip on me, man. And then they go against you. Wo cow beat one of him, but he go charge some dogs there for beat one of him, but he say cow back now other one. You know, for poor cow image to me. He say cow back now other one. You know, he go hire dogs there for beat him, but the whole story, cow say that bobo na him mena passe, na him the helper, na him the getter, na him the feeder, na him the clother, na him the do all thing for this bobo. All of a sudden, this bobo don't become, or he don't feel big man of himself. He go out, he go affiliate with other groups, you know, they go create a beef song. If na be me back, I do the same. I help you, I feed you, I clothe you. You don't dey near me for so long. After a while, you don't come on near me. You go talk negatively about me. You go create a beef song where I be used for feed you. I will take care of you. Even my own blood cousin, I don't take care of another source. My neighbors are not be the pull with. Don't they get a strict one in them. Be all one up in the tell be east for get mango them. If they allow my neighbors them for go thief me mango them, you know, whatsoever what gets to me yard. They encourage them one on the house. Even at me Terry, because I can left get me key. So I wonder if not ever can go me enemies there I can say per se, you know, because then to them me na enemy. So I don't accept that. The enemies, if you don't face some kind of inside me house. I don't know what's on plot or the door before me. So one time God come up be my own small cousin. Nanette, I come out one sinner, I call the name and not say him. By the time I remember, I say they come on now inside the neighbors' house. Neighbors they women don't get conflict for over 5, 6, 7, 8 years. And I don't talk to my cousin for they understand, say, not so good people into me. Refrain from them people there. What's our past by that God no money. But you know last time the next day he exit. They go. So that clip they not go make I get bad perception about cow, you know. You know, now principles still. I'm not gonna say it right, but now human nature. Now we continue. I tell you I say I don't forget small about cow. I tell you I don't believe. Excuse me. Now LJ time, huh? So RFM, LJ take time, oh. Take time. Okay, mistake come out, you all the energies not take they come out, you body done. They go on you. Go on you. We go laugh yourself because I know I use for the. Don't go to Ethiopia. Don't we go to Ethiopia. Don't we go to Ethiopia. Good thing on they take place inside Ethiopia. Good thing on they take place inside Ethiopia. When I know say the Tigrayan rebel, be the tower, they be always the match up inside Addis Ababa. They be almost they get close. You know, Timmy don't become very tiggy. But my name say Kusa Alekam, you know, the Prime Minister Ahmed. You know relent. You know relent. Shako, Kanaya, I mean my boy named Shako. Anytime I don't tell you then days a week come. When you see me at do show or episode, sit down before you wait for me. Not distract me. Sit down patiently and wait for me. I beg let that not happen again. Okay. Sorry about that once more. You know, for be a leader, you got to be tough. You got to lead the youth man in the right way. Where you mislead and just know, you don't go to guide again. So at the beginning, I for start with them. You know? So inside Ethiopia, when I make this man succeed, Abiy Ahmed, the Prime Minister, also an ex-militant, you know, congrats to this man. I want to clap for him. I want to clap for this man. If some of the leaders in back, they imitate what this man they do so, believe me, Africa go change. Because it shows say what he become tiggy in a country, he not run away. He puts on combat, he go to the battlefield. I honor this guy here. I honor this guy here. He puts on in combat, he go to the battlefield. He not spare himself say because me na Prime Minister, you know, my life is important. I not for go there, I not for go die. You know? Because I saw some then we leaders and they go send the bobo them for go die, but they not get mine for go and the battlefield for go die. You know to a leader, when I get a habit today. Again, thumbs up to Abiy Ahmed, Prime Minister of Ethiopia. The Tigrayan rebel on retreat. Tigi one don't retreat. They mean they say don't retreat, no surrender. Well, they don't retreat. No, not surrender it, but they don't give up. They say they don't want again. Let the battle stop. They want peace. They want make men work together now. You know, let ideas and come together, may them work together. I may not be the play with some people here. It disarm them, it bombard them, it fire upon them, any kind of way possible. I tell you before say, then drones them. Now powerful weapon for win war. Una not believe what they tell you now. But cool countries and they use drones there for disarm the enemies them. They enter and the drones then they use for attack the anti-grain rebels inside Ethiopia. They get jets them all. But mostly they use drones them for bombard the rebels them. So the rebel here, the bombardment, it too pass mark. You know what I'm saying? It too pass mark. Somebody they retreat. I salute you, man. The patriotic African, huh? we love you. So Ethiopian people there, una for hold this man, una for hail them up, and let God make also if work with some rebel people there. Because them people there, they may feel marginalized. Now I make them pick up arms for faith. So like now when they don't retreat, they want peace. Now the best time is for make sure say you blend them in with the system inside Ethiopia. May they all belong. May they all feel like saying they get right. We not stop for marginalize them. But may them be a part of change. You know, a part of society. You know, even during the election time. May they also get the right for vote. If all man belong, all man feel like say they all are the same. Now one, then conflict are not going to take place inside Ethiopia. But what Timor make a glady, I be the town I say Ethiopia are the bedrock of Africa. Are the bedrock of Africa. You know? And the white man just waits for let the worst happen inside Ethiopia. The Europeans say not to care what's happening inside Ethiopia. They be the worst for the detriment of Ethiopia. So now all peace on the council, it don't show how strong Ethiopians are. And all African countries they need for support Ethiopia now for make sure say they continue for lay a solid foundation for lead not to just Ethiopia but Africa, you know, as a whole. This could be a precedent, an example, you know, for unify the people. After a small conflict for 1 year, they go to peace come and all man unite and unify and become one. When I make that happen, Lord, we follow. I want to see that inside Ethiopia. You know? So now let me continue. Last but not least, slow the wrap up, huh? The early morning coffee. You can tiggy early morning. You can tiggy. And let God bless all the soldier man and we take arms for defend Ethiopia. You know, the bedrock of Africa. Yeah. The famous American actor, Mr. John Amos. You know, some of una we can come on in Africa, we go overseas, not take time. You go there, they tell you old, say you die. You know, past now you dead body, they go face scanners, Salone or Guinea or Nigeria or you know any science in Africa. Yeah, I want make Lona land from this. Even though this man he can't in homeland country where it's too late, he don't the age, but at least he come and he not plan for go back. Now, an American, we born there, but you know say in roots now from Liberia. Don't do great movies them. Coming to America, the most famous movie will make Eddie Murphy also famous. You know, Coming to America. Now be the papa of the lady where Eddie Murphy were married. Excuse me. You know, he also be the act by a comedy series. You know, the Good Times. You know, with JJ and all that. You know, I love that show. So now this man, they say he come for visit in hometown, Liberia, for can rest. You know, the man able work safe again. Now we'll try that day. You know, he can visit in hometown, Liberia. And they end up with the word rest. For can rest. So me they conclude say, and I go back. I believe say this man, they hope say, if he die now, let he die on this African continent. You know, that's church me soul. That's church me soul. And I want to die overseas. You want to die in South Africa. We're not waking free death. The man want to die in South Africa. Are they spirits they call them? Are they ancestors and they call them? Maybe if they bury her over yonder, and they go able to see your ancestors then. They cannot say be to away in blood. Or your ancestors in blood. Now yeah. So welcome home, Mr. John Amos. Welcome home. We wish you a great stay. You know, we hope say the Liberian people can go you fine, accommodate you, you know, and let you continue for stay, not go back. You know, all what TV don't miss, may they show you, may they entertain you. You work at the countries them. If there's a way, you know, meet with people them. You rest. You rest. God go bless you. You know. So that's how I end this topic for today. The early morning coffee now about Tasmo Sleaze, aka Gbepeko. And from this, the boy gets a journey today. We'll go start again for disseminate to cities them. You know, cities and they go. You know. Excuse me. So more cities that they can go. Excuse me. Now my other promoter actually they call so. You know, I be promise and say I go call it around this time frame for give them certain cities them for their own use also for promote. You know, now a blogger, you know, but I will call now, you know, CEO, the math something man, you know, I know someone I know under the media, the CEO math something man, you know, math man, you know, so now stay blessed, and about Tasmo Sleaze, and for all those who don't talk so, we still wish the best for our country and for our brothers them, you know, especially LJ, we want to make a change, but Tasmo Sleaze go show you tough love, sit on the force, you know, wise up small, you know, do time, you know, I don't think you don't ever do better time, you know, do serious time it. Some man don't do time in American jail, but you know ever do some time like what we don't do inside the hole, you know. So this man needs salon jail for able for the inside the hole for meditate. I only meditate, let reflect. Now that's good changer because now that's changed Tasmo. Reflection. When I stay blessed, yeah, Alemoni Coffee, aka Gbepeko, the boy, not there. Lie.